If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.
All right, so I've got Ricig at my place, and he hasn't seen these in many years, but when I left the News American in 1986, it was January of 1986, he drew this for me. Do you remember drawing this? I want you to look at all the funny little references on this.
I need my glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Which you didn't need in
I didn't need them back then. Oh, man.
So you got, that's John Steadman, right? That was the editor of the News American,
News
right?
American, yeah, sure.
Now here I am sitting here in the office. You're predicting that I was going to become the publisher of the Sun.
I remember, now I remember it, now that you explain it.
And you have my family, which I was going to have 58 kids, which is nothing could be
just slightly off.
Slightly off, just a little bit off.
But you have Barry, which is like having 58 kids.
But I'm reading Wrestling News and World Report. I have a Billy Idol picture on the wall. Engelbert Humperdinck.
What year was this?
This was 1986. This was Christmas of '85. Cousin Luis on the wall. And my quote is, yes, and double the press run, the Skipjacks won tonight.
Great. And there's an Ursay dartboard.
There's an Ursay dartboard. There's an Ursay dartboard here. And then the boss is, I'm Tedman's boss, I guess. It says, there's an earthquake in Washington, D.C. And the Russians have bombed Harbor Place, Mr. Aparicio, when you have a minute.
Oh, that's great.
And it says, today's agenda, do 3 special sections on Dundalk, lunch with Bruce Springsteen, install satellite dish in every department.
I wasn't that far off on this.
This is pretty good.
If you would have stuck with the Sun, you know, which, you know, I can't blame you for not, but I mean, if you'd stuck with the Sun, you would have, you may have well have been in this position. So. Okay, so this was the one he did for me in '86, okay? So you can check this out. Now, in my bag of tricks, I also happen to have the one that he did for me in 1992. Wow. So this is a bigger one. This is a bigger version. Oh, with the Oilers.
Do you want to point some of this stuff out?
Again, I need my glasses. I apologize.
It's old.
the mullet.
I'll read it to you. It says, is the world ready for Nestor Unchained? Good luck, Senor. Senor was the name that John Steadman gave me.
Yeah.
And it says, no more agate. This is a little off color, but they called me the agate faggot because I did the agate type. And, you know, so you can say whatever you want about you being politically incorrect. But there's a lot of Love You Blue in here. There's a lot of Oilers in here. Now, there's a big porno side here that there's a story about the porno. That's pretty funny.
Oh, yes.
We'll keep that one. That's That's for... Come on. This is,
I like this little reference.
What is this here?
Now a Bills fan, too, sort of.
Well, this was after the Oilers lost that awful game to the Bills that you and I watched. That's why there's porno references.
One of my favorite moments in all of sports viewing. It's great.
So I'm unchained here. I don't know if I was more unhappy or not. There's a picture of Engelbert Humperdinck and I on the wall.
The best of Barry Manilow.
The best of Barry Manilow. Chinese takeout on the floor from Young's Carryout. Lottery picks. Now that's only funny because I messed the lottery numbers up in the paper every day.
Right. What's this reference here?
This is me and Louis, my very close relative, which anybody that knows me knows isn't true.
Right, exactly.
So that's funny. Then there's Ginger Lynn on here. She's topless.
Right.
We have to get that together. And it says hotline to everyone. I guess you say I'm sourced.
And this is a very special spot right here, and that's because all my cartoons have patchwork on it, and even your cartoon has a patch.
Because Ricig doesn't spell well.
I don't spell at all well, but it's fantastic to see these.
And this is the funniest part of this. This is from 1992. This is before there were cell phones. But look here, I had a pager going beep beep.
Great.
I was an early adopter of the pager. So it says here, this is my job descriptions here. DJ for weddings, TV intern, freelance reporter, talk show host, limousine service chief, ambassador to Venezuela, Oiler head, guest lecturer, hockey writer, rock music critic, dad, Ocean City stankhound. I'll let you decide what stank is. Babysitter, resume writer, and chicken wing cook was put in here too.
Oh, very nice.
I think that has to do with our Buffalo thing. And my CD collections here. This is it. So this is a period piece. It's a period piece.
You know, occasionally I see these from other people, going away ones, retirement ones, but these are very special to see these, Nestor, these two of yours, because This
is now 20 years old.
It's a 20-year-old cartoon, and it's held up well over the years.
This is 20 years old, this one here, and then the original one from the News American. I guess you could tell from the size, I became more important to Ricig. from this is 86 and this is 92. And now you're on my couch. But it's good work, man.
It's good to see them in your archives, Nestor. It's very nice.
And they're both autographed from John Steadman, too, so there you go.
Does Steady have the autograph?
Steady's autographed.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's awesome.
Steady says here, Senior, thanks, but giving all of us such a deep feeling for heavy metal. Nice working with you these many years.
Really?
You are going to do well with or without the Oiler helmet. As ever, John S.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Awesome.
And the first one
That's
just
great.
says, don't ever change.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
John Steadman. So,
Did he really write the thing about the metalheads on
yes, he
there?
did it. Yeah, heavy metal.
Love it.
He called it hard metal, not heavy metal.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a malaprop. So that's it. These are the Ricig cartoons.
Ness, I totally appreciate you pulling those out and giving me a chance to see the old work, you know.
Nice.
It's great.
If you love Baltimore sports, you'll love WNST.net.